Hey everyone, I hope you're all well and I hope you've had a good week. So, as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be testing out the new, very hyped KVD Good Apple Foundation Balm, which I have in this bag here. The team at Wizard did very kindly send me over a couple of shades, so hopefully one of them will match me. This is what the packaging looks like. Super cute, and the component and the outer box is all fully recyclable, which is amazing. I have the shade Light 12 and Light 10, and they did also send over the Locket blotting powder, so I might try that out as well. And let's just read a bit of information. So it says KVD Good Apple Skin Perfecting Balm, new fully recyclable full coverage foundation for normal to dry skin. Good Apple Skin Perfecting Balm retails for £29 and it is out now. It's available at Boots in the UK. Says this is good for those with normal to dry skin that want a full coverage foundation with a fresh matte finish. It is lightweight and buildable coverage. Apparently it can even cover tattoos, so I do have a tattoo, so hopefully I'll remember to try that. And it says it is infused with apple extracts and sodium hyaluronate, which is a type of hyaluronic acid, I think. And yeah, it says it hydrates and nourishes your skin, and not only is it good for your skin, but it's good for the planet too, because it's obviously fully recyclable because it has no marine magnets or metal, etc. And it comes in 40 shades, which hopefully you can see kind of there, all the different shades. So has a really good shade range, and you can get light to medium coverage as well with this by using a beauty blender instead of a brush, or for medium to full coverage you use a dense foundation brush to build and blend. And you can also use this to spot conceal and as like a bronzer contour type product. And even though this is marketed for normal to dry skin, it says here a tip for oily skin, you just set it with the Locket setting powder, so it can work for oily skin too. So without further ado, let's get straight on into the video. So my hair is back out the way with my cute little headband, and I am going to prime because no matter what foundation I use, I always like to use a good primer, especially as I have more dry skin. This is the e.l.f. Glow Up Primer Serum. That is what it looks like. So let's pop some of this on my face. Just here, a couple drops, and this side. Hopefully that'll be enough. And let's just rub that into my skin, down my neck. And make sure to get some on my forehead, or my big ass 5 head. Lovely jubbly. I've heard such good things about this foundation, so I am very intrigued. I've not actually tried a foundation like this before, so it is super interesting and new to me because obviously I've never tried one like this before. I've only ever tried like liquid or stick foundation, so this shall be interesting. And I did attend a virtual masterclass on Zoom for this foundation, and they did use a like brush for it. They used a KVD one, but I don't have it, but I'm just going to use this 200 brush from Real Techniques. Their expert face brush looks like this. Hopefully that will work well. As you know, I do normally like a more light to medium coverage, but I am using the brush to test out the coverage for you all to see if it is as full coverage as they claim. So this is the shade Light 10. I'm not too sure which one to go for or if they will match me, but we'll just roll with it. This is what the packaging looks like. Very plain and minimalistic, but I really love it. And then this is what it looks like on the back. And it is vegan and cruelty free, of course. You get 10 grams of product. I'm not sure if that's standard or not, but yeah. Let's delve right in. So I'm just gonna like do a little swatcheroo on my jaw just to see which shade would be best. This is very weird. It almost feels like, obviously it's a balm, so yeah, it does feel very similar to a lip balm, which is strange. That is that one just there. And now let's try Light 12. Also, I do apologise that the lighting in my last few videos has been a bit dark. I'm not too sure what's going on. Hopefully this one will be a bit better, but who knows. I definitely need to get some more lights at some point when I can afford it, but hopefully you guys don't mind too much. So this is Light 12. Okay, so I don't think either of these really match me, but I'm probably going to go for Light 10 as that seems to be the lightest and I think that would suit me the best out of the two. Hopefully I can make it work. And let's just start by dipping my brush right on in there. Not really sure how much to use, but we'll just go with the flow. Ooh, look at that pigment in that foundation, wow. You would think for like a more balmy type product that it would be more like sheer light coverage, but I'm guessing, as they say, this is going to be super full coverage, so let's start to blend this out. And apparently this is meant to be super quick and easy to blend out, which I think is amazing because ain't nobody got time to spend hours blending. Everything has literally vanished, like you can't see one bit of my natural skin poking through. Hopefully the camera is showing it how it looks in person. Let's like wind it down my neck a bit. Yeah, this shade is definitely a bit off, but it's okay. We'll roll with it. So easy to blend out, like an absolute dream. And the brush is working super nicely. I normally prefer a sponge, but actually the brush is doing really well. I think I'll just do one half and then I can show you a comparison between the two sides. So let's just take a dab more for my forehead. And shoop. Seems to be working really well with that e.l.f. primer too, so that's good. Careful not to get it in my eyebrow. Okay, so here is what we are looking like with one half done. Let's zoom you on in a bit, get real up close and personal. Hopefully you can see there. It's like it's sitting over my pores really nicely. It's not emphasized anything. It's not looking cakey, dry, textured, none of that. I'm absolutely so impressed. Like you can see how my skin looks on this side, and then this side just looks flawless to me. I don't know what the camera's saying, usually it makes me look a bit crusty, but hopefully it's playing nice today because like you can definitely tell a difference. Like, that coverage is absolutely insane. I'm so impressed how it's worked. Like, I don't think I found a full coverage foundation that I've liked in a while, as I am normally a light to medium kind of gal, but this one ticks all the boxes. And well, so far anyway, obviously it's very early, but so far it's so good. Let's just come a bit closer, hopefully the lights don't wash me out. It almost seems to have a bit of a glow to it, but that could be the primer underneath because it was a glowy primer. But let's do the other side. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. You don't really need much product at all either, which is good. Should last a while. And here is what we are looking like with the full face done. It's even sitting nicely on my nose. Sometimes I really struggle to get foundations to sit well on my nose, so I am super impressed with that. Please do excuse my eye. I like poked myself in the eye with my brush. It's watering a little bit. But it feels super lightweight. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm wearing much makeup at all, if any, which I love because sometimes full coverage foundations can feel a bit heavy on the skin. So I am now going to go and do the rest of my makeup, and then I will come right back and talk you through my overall fall. So I am back. The look is complete. Now let's quickly test it out on one of my tattoos for you all. And I have just realised that I went in with the wrong shade. I used light 12. I thought it was looking a bit dark, but never mind. I'll use the lighter one next time. I'm just going to cover this wee little tattoo here, or try to at least. So let's just do like just one like that and see how we go. So I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this very well, but let's just... Okay, so it's covered it pretty well, just swiping over. Hopefully you can see properly. You can sort of see it poking through slightly. So maybe you need to like layer it up. Let's just like blend it out a bit and ignore the fact it's the wrong shade. And let's just go in with a little bit more and see what happens. I think that does a pretty good job. I know I haven't done it like completely right and blended it out and all that stuff, but I think that covers tattoos pretty well, in my opinion. What do you guys think? But yeah, this is the completed look. All the other products that I used blended out beautifully over the foundation. It set down really nicely, and yeah. This foundation so far gets a 10 out of 10 from me. Hopefully it's long wearing. I don't have time to do a wear test today because it is quite late as I'm filming this, but I'm obsessed. I will be getting a lot of use out of this foundation. It could potentially become a new favourite, who knows, but yeah. I'm so hoping the camera doesn't make me look crusty. Fingers crossed on that, but yeah. It blended nicely, the coverage is insane, it feels lightweight, it's not heavy at all, doesn't look cakey, or it's not emphasised my texture that I have. And yeah, overall this was a massive success. Let me know if you have tried this foundation, or if you are looking to try it out. I'd love to know and hear your thoughts and opinions. And yeah, that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe and hit that little notification bell if you haven't already. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.